Welcome, everyone, to another edition of Colonel's Corner. Joining us today is Wilkes Softball head coach Jackie Klahold to preview the 2024 season. Coach, thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Great.
Ready to talk about the season here. Let's start with the biggest change of the year, coming with the change to the Landmark Conference. What kind of challenges come with moving to the Landmark?
Great challenges, to be honest with you. Just looking at from top to bottom in the Landmark for softball, you're looking at just talent everywhere. You know, starting with Moravian, making it to the College World Series. They're just a national powerhouse every year. And then to go down from there, I mean, there's really never a weekend off that you're going to have, a weekday off that you're going to have. So there's lots of challenges. I think we're ready for those challenges. We're ready to compete. And, you know, the girls have a really great team chemistry and great drive this year. So it's nice to see in the practices. Speaking
of that team chemistry, let's talk about the returners to the team. A lot of seniors on this year's team. Talk about them and what you're expecting from them on and off the field this year.
Yeah, definitely we expect a lot of leadership. We've seen that over the past 4 weeks in practices and just dating all the way back to the fall practices. It was just such a seamless transition for those first years to come in and just, you know, dive into the culture and everything that honestly our seniors have been paving the way for the past 4 years. It's been wonderful to see their transformations from, you know, the first years when they came in in the fall of 2020 during, you know, recovering from COVID and everything to now. They're great leaders and they're setting the path forward, which is wonderful.
And for these first years, you welcome 4 new student athletes to the program. What are you expecting from them in their first year of collegiate softball?
I'm expecting them to contribute in a lot of good ways, and it could be, you know, adding, you know, coming in for an inning to pitch, starting a pitch, you know, starting a game, you know, starting in the outfield. Being that we add a little bit of everything with those 4 girls, and you know, they're great. They're just great. That's all I can really say.
Now the season starts with the Fastpitch Dreams Spring Classic down in Myrtle Beach, upcoming this weekend. Talk about that a little bit and how the rest of your non-conference schedule prepares you for the Landmark.
Yeah, I think we have a real balanced schedule going into our spring break, starting with Norwich. You know, they're going to be competitive right out of the gate, which is, you know, what you're looking for is right out of the gate, that competitiveness. And then we move right into Penn State Harrisburg. And, you know, we had a tough game with them last year in a 4-3 loss, but it was competitive. And we're looking to just finish those types of games out. And going after spring break into our non-conference schedule, you know, we have a very competitive non-conference schedule, especially with the 2 local teams that we did not want to remove from our schedule. We have a great relationship with both Kings and Misericordia, and they're, you know, tops in the conference when it comes to the MAC. So you don't ever want to take that away. That you're going to get your best from them, and that's what we expect.
And you mentioned it a little bit. Can you talk a little bit more about that Norwich game, what you're expecting from that matchup with the Cadets?
I'm expecting a lot of energy, to be honest with you. I think we're excited. We have had some, you know, really great practices over the past 4 to 5 weeks. However, they want to play against a team now. So I'm expecting a little excitement, a little nervousness, maybe a little, you know, a lot of aggressiveness, hopefully. But trying to find that balance in how we play our game and how we're planning to win games is going to be great to see.
The Colonels kick off the 2024 season against the Cadets in Myrtle Beach with a first pitch for 9 a.m. Coach, thank you so much for the time and best of luck on the season.
Thank you so much.